Okay, so typically when I teach music composition, what I'm focusing on is ideas, generating ideas, not so much on music theory. What I'm assuming once someone gets to a composition class of mine is that they already have a little bit of a grasp of theory, or in some cases, not very much theory at all, which is what I'm kind of assuming with this class. If you have some theory, that's great. If you don't have much theory background, that's okay. But this is not a music theory class. You're going to learn some music theory in this class, but I like to separate out composition and theory. It's kind of like if you imagine writing music is this umbrella, and composition is in that umbrella, and theory is in that umbrella, but they're separate things. They live under this category of writing music. Now, again, this is a fairly opinionated thing, and many composers will see this differently, and that's fine. That's kind of the way I see it. And so composition is the creative side. So for about half this class, what I'm going to be talking about is the creative side, a little more than half the class, actually. Tricks that I do to generate ideas, how to start, what the process is, what my process is, what some other processes are for other composers that I know, and ways of just getting your head out of a rut, thinking of new ideas. That's what composition is to me. Now, we're also going to dive into some of the basic theory here. I have a lot of music theory courses I've written, so I didn't want to redo all of the music theory. If you want to get in detail learning music theory, which I suggest you do, if you really want to write music well, then I have other classes that are hugely devoted to that. We're going to do some basic theory in this class, but primarily I want to focus on the act of composing and coming up with ideas and the process. So that's what this class is really all about. Okay, that being said, let's get into the next section. In the next section, we're going to talk about tools and methods. This is just kind of some of the practical bits. Like, do you write in software? Do you get manuscript paper? Do you sit at the piano? Do you sit at a keyboard? Do you sit with a bagpipe and a kazoo? Whatever. Everybody does this differently. So I'm going to tell you my opinions on how I do this, and how I know other people work, and some other tidbits too. So let's dive into that section now.